Hi guys, today I'm going to be reading a book to you, and this book is called Not Quite Snow White. I got this at my school book fair, so let's read. Not Quite Snow White, written by Ashley Franklin, illustrated by Ebony Glynn. Not Quite Snow White. For Tamika, it was always the right time and place to dance and sing. So you can see her. This is Tamika getting out of bed. She has a little pet goldfish in all her dresses, and it looks like she really likes unicorns. Tamika had a hip rolling happy dance, a soulful sad dance, a stomping mad dance, and a hair flicking just because she felt fabulous dance. So there are all her different dances. Here's her happy dance, her sad dance, her angry dance, and her just because dance. She sang high with the tweeting birds and low with the croaking frogs. She always shared her love of music and movement with an audience, stuffed and unstuffed. So here's her dancing and singing, and then both stuffed audience and the not stuffed audience. Tamika loved the stage. It was her perfect place. She was the star of every show, and she loved every show that she starred in. She had been a cucumber, a space cowgirl, a dinosaur, and her favorite part, a singing mermaid. So here's her as a cucumber, here's her as a space cowgirl, a dinosaur, and a singing mermaid. On stage, Tamika felt like she could be anything or anyone she wanted to be, but she had never been a princess. Now she would finally have her chance. Okay. Mumbleberry Primaries, first Snow White the musical. Auditions tomorrow. Tamika was so excited that she went to both days of auditions for the Snow White musical. On the first day, she arrived super early. She helped her friends with their lines, kept count for the dancers, and shooed butterflies from nervous tummies to song could be sung. So here's the line, and then here's her helping everybody. After the audition, Tamika heard some of the other kids whispering, "She can't be Snow White. She's too tall. She's much too chubby, and she's too brown." So there are them whispering, and there's her walking. Tamika looked at her legs. They were long. Maybe the kids were right. A princess shouldn't be taller than her prince, should she? She looked at her belly. Maybe what the kids said was true. She could not remember any chubby princess. Tamika looked at her skin. She was brown. How could a girl with brown skin play a princess like Snow White? Could those kids be wrong? Maybe she was wrong for wanting to be a princess. So there's her seeing, and then here's her sitting on the bench, trying to go home. Tamika slouched and sucked in her belly. She tried pulling down her sleeves, but there was no getting around being brown. For the first time, she didn't feel like dancing or singing. So there's her lining up to get in the bus, and there's her in the bus. She's sitting alone. At dinner, Tamika didn't tap her feet or clang rhythms with her spoon. There's her at dinner. "Is something wrong?" asked her mom. "The other kids said I'm too tall, too chubby, and too brown. I'm not right for Snow White," said Tamika. You got it all wrong. Mom said, you're tall enough, chubby enough, and brown enough to be a perfect princess. So there's her mom putting the crown on her dress. Besides, said her dad, Snow White is just pretend. You've always been my real princess. So there's her dad. He's dressed as the jester, and she's the princess. You're just enough of all the right stuff. He kissed her forehead. Tamika smiled. Maybe her parents were onto something. So there's them tucking her into bed. At the audition the next day, Tamika watched all the other kids get on stage and do their best. So there's a girl performing and all the others waiting their turn, and then Tamika is right over here going up to the line. Oh, also, here's the teacher. It was Tamika's turn at last. She remembered what her parents had said, but her long legs were still jittery. She closed her eyes and imagined she was singing and dancing for her favorite audience of friends, stuffed and unstuffed. Then she remembered the joy she felt when performing. Tamika knew she could do it. So there's her thinking, and the curtains open, and then here's her teacher looking surprised. And she did. She shone like the star she was. She could act, she could dance, she could sing. She loved herself as much as she loved music and movement. So there's her dancing across the pages. Tamika was a perfectly posed princess. When her audition was over, Tamika looked out to smiling faces. Tamika wasn't too much of anything. There she is, and all the grown-ups clapping. Maybe she was just enough of all the right stuff. So there's her at the play, and everybody else who played in the role, and they're all bowing, and everybody's cheering, and there's her. The end. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next time on Sunny Time Playtime. Bye!